Hey guys, it's Ozzy Nerf back with my second review. Today I'm going to review the Alpha Trooper Massacre kit from Orange Modworks. I'll go through some of the internal shots, some things you might want to look out for, some problems, and some tips and stuff with this kit. Just a thing you might want to do with this Massacre kit that Orange Modworks suggests. Because of the higher spring tension, and yeah, you're going to want to secure the priming bar like that, glue it into the gun with a hard drying glue. I used hot glue because that was fast. That'll just reduce the wriggle and stuff. So here's the Massacre kit here. It's got the polycarbonate bolt sled, breech, plunger tube, and 6 kilogram spring, and also a trigger catch. Because I pre-ordered, I also got a metal trigger. I got one of the first kits, so mine didn't come with the 5 kilogram spring and the plunger padding that Orange Modworks have put in their new kits. So I've got the whole assembly out now. The parts still work the same as the original bolt sled assembly did. Also, you want to, like I did with the sliding handle there, you want to secure this down with some hard drying glue. Again, I used hot glue, and it just minimises the up and down wriggle. This is the 6 kilogram spring that I got with my kit. Orange Modworks have now downgraded it to 5 kilograms. And I might downgrade it as well because this seems to be just nothing but trouble. But it is just so much stronger than the original stock spring, which was 2.5, which was really easy to compress. So I'll do another video showing the ranges out of the 6 kilogram and the 5 kilogram spring. Orange Modworks says that the 5 kilogram springs will still get the same range as the 6 kilogram springs, just at less muzzle velocity. So I'll try that out and test it later. I'll show you another problem that I had with this kit. It was to do with the dart tooth mechanism. If you don't know how it works, the blaster the breech is moved forward onto this, and then it hits this little tab just in there, this one just there, and pushes the dart into the breech. And then this tab just here moves this one here, so that this goes down like that, and moves the little door away so that this can move back. Probably didn't explain that very well. But yeah, that's what happens. And the problem was that this part just there, that little lip thing, it was hitting this door here before this could have a chance to hit this other tab here. To fix this problem, I shaved this part down just there a little bit. That little lip that I've just pointed to before, I shaved that down with the flat file. Something else that you need to watch out for is that in there there's a bar that connects the breech and the bolt sled. It looks kind of like this, and you want that to be about in the middle of the breech. If it's on the side, then because of the tension of the spring and the priming bar, it will tilt this way a little bit, and it's just not good. It doesn't help with the catch either. To get it in the middle, I used a tiny screwdriver that I found at Bunnings, and I just poked it in that hole just there and pushed the bar into the middle. I don't have the stock catch with me, but this is the catch that came with the Massacre kit. It's just basically a stage 1 stage 1 Unleash kit that Orange Modworks brought out. Unlike the stock one, it's solid. Like the stock one was hollow in a lot of places and just really flimsy. Also, this cat spring just here, it's a lot stronger and slightly longer than the stock one. Another thing I noticed that would have been caused by the 6 kilogram spring was this crack just there, if you can see it. It's not too large, it'll still perform well, but that's just another reason that I should switch back to a 5 kilogram spring. Also, another thing that was caused by the 6 kilogram spring was this priming lock, I guess you call it. That screw in there that used to go into there, that whole thing just snapped out just when I was using it after about 100 shots. This also happened to Orange Modworks, and they're not really sure why. If I thought about it, I could probably guess it. Now I'll put the blaster back together and show you how it fires and tell you the ranges and stuff. Just before I put it back together, I will probably get a pretty large metal washer and some 3-day epoxy and just glue it onto the back like you do with the stock one. Just before I do the firing test, I'm just going to suggest, like, since it's so hard to put back together, you just want to gently push it down, and not from the front first but the back. Just gently put it on, don't force it on, otherwise it won't go back together properly. And also, don't put the spring back in when you do this. You want to just have it out, and as Orange Modworks suggests, just push it back, see if it works, and then forward without the spring in it. Pull the trigger in and just see if it works a couple of times. When you think that it's good, you just want to put the spring back in like this, and you want to try and find the end where you want to try and find the best end where there's not just run your finger around the outside of this, and if there's like a sharp bit, if there's a sharp bit, don't do that end, just try the other end, and whichever bit's not the sharpest, try that bit, because it'll get rid of all the scratches and stuff. And just put the spring in like I'm doing. Put the back in, make sure the spring is fully in, not poking out any little bit. And then you can put the blaster back together. So I've put back my Alpha Trooper, and I'm just going to show you some other problems that I'm having. If you pull the blaster back slowly, then it won't lock back on the catch. You've got to try and give it a sharp and smooth, like that. It'll probably be easier if you get a 5 kilogram spring. And that can also cause a lot of jams and screwed up darts like I've got. It puts a little dint in them. It happens about, if you use a full 18 clip, it at least happens once. That's because you get it forward, you fire, then you push it back, but you don't push it fully back, or you don't pull it back fast enough, and it loads the dart without the spring being back here, without the, like, so it's hard to explain, but if I actually pull the trigger it won't work, and then you pull it back again, and it loads another dart and just creates a massive jam. I'm just going to show you. Ranges are about 22 meters, or 20 meters, about 65 feet. as you can see there, it's just really good, really accurate. I had hit the target over by about the second or third shot. That was with a hot glue tip streamline. I'll show you how to make those in another video soon. I would recommend this kit for anyone with an Alpha Trooper because it's basically the best. If you use it, it's the best range possible with an Alpha Trooper. And also to see the full write-up of this, go to www.nerfbay.blogspot.com. The link to the write-up will be down in the description. When I reach 15 subscribers on YouTube, I will do a Maverick giveaway, which will include some pretty good mods and a good paint job. And I'll give more information about that when I reach 15 subscribers. But the special part about it is that it's going to have this. This is a Orange Modworks Maverick and Spectre spring. The stock Maverick spring is 4 kilograms. This one is 8 kilograms. It is really hard to compress. I can only just compress it. Yeah, it should get really good ranges out of it. So if you want that, subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to visit my blog.